opening night is a failure. I offer drinks, games, music, more excitement and luxury than this dreary mountain range has ever seen, and what do I get? An audience full of hitmen, a strung-out daughter, and an unappreciative son! Just ridiculous! Nothing makes sense anymore! Welcome to my life. Nothing has gone right since the bombs, and that's a damn long time to make the show go on. Where did I screw up? Of course he does. And I'd like one thing in the last 20 years of my life to count as a success. Is that so much to ask for? Fine. I'll come downstairs and help. The extra moment of peace isn't worth delaying the inevitable. But it's not like I'll be able to do anything anyway. You think I'm not concerned? Let me ask you something. What do you do to de-stress? Read a comic? Listen to the radio? It's the apocalypse. Maybe you go out and blow some heads off. Whatever it is, it's a distraction. A tool to stay sane under pressure. So don't you dare judge me for keeping my head above water. Much better to complain than to have an emotional breakdown. Oh, and just what are you implying? You don't know anything about me. I did what was necessary to survive in a cutthroat industry full of insane people. If they'd come after me for that, let them. Once a paradise, now a madhouse. Everyone lost their sanity after the bombs. The showmen are the worst of all. Avoid them at all costs. They're masochists who get off on risking their own lives in front of others. Once upon a time, people could appreciate simple talent. Now, everyone's so depressed about the end of the world that the only way they can feel something is by pumping their adrenaline up to 11. The showmen make a living by capitalizing on that desire. Do me one favor first. Go upstairs and let my husband Antonio know what's happening. He may not understand, but he should at least be told. I must have left something. Where did I screw up? What was that?
Well, pleasure to meet you. Welcome to the Russo's Haven. How do you like the festivities?
It's so cold.
Blood of the devil? No, that doesn't sound like something anybody should be drinking. My daughter? Oh, yeah. She's a great kid. Fast learner. Resilient. And stubborn. What, does Does she need something? Hitman? What hitman? Have you been watching too much television? My daughter. Oh, you know, I still remember catching little Abbie with a pack of candy pilfered from the convenience store. So clever. Yeah. And so stubborn. I never thought that she would, were we talking about somebody? Going already?
It's so cold. What was that?
I'm sure
Who are
Vincenzo
you?
knows what to do.
Get away.
You're back. Thanks for that. Look, I've done some thinking. Devil's blood is highly addictive, and withdrawal is dangerous. It could even be fatal. We're hundreds of miles away from anyone who knows what to do about this. Doctors here are only going to know about regular chems.
A doctor's not good enough anyway. We need the blood. This isn't like any other chem. When you dance with the devil, you either keep dancing or you get burnt to a crisp.
Something.
Oh.
Where did I screw up?
Oh, my darling girl.
Say, you don't happen to be on good terms with the Refuge, do you? That's a boon we really need right now. I need to ask you something crazy. Because you don't really know us, and really, from what you've seen so far, have no reason to trust us. But my sister is in trouble, so I'm going to ask. Could you fly to Atlantic City and bring back a dose of Devil's Blood?
You make the second part of that sound like a simple ask.
I did say it was crazy. But please, and I really mean it, it'd be a bad idea for any of us to go back there right now. If newcomers like us could even negotiate a flight in the first place. It's an exclusive chem, typically only accessible to high society and to the people that source it.
What was that?
The mob. You'll have to find one of them. See what you can negotiate. You're not joking, right? Oh, you can pull this off. Abbie needs you to. Please, just let us know as soon as possible if anything goes wrong. I'll do whatever I can for her in the meantime.
Must have left something. Where did I screw up?
Sick of silence. Why don't you come into town?
gonna come for me?
No, don't wipe your shoes at the entrance. We would love for you to track blood and dirt all over the dance floor. Evelyn Russo, nursing cheap vodka in a shack amidst the hills of absolutely nowhere. Oh, how the stars have fallen.
They're gonna come for me.
Foundation and those raiders up at Crater just don't get along. They want to take everything we've worked for.
Gotta talk to Paige about these sunny pots. Giving me the creeps. You're up late.
Extra patrols over there.
Sunny provides meager sustenance for a meager price.
Wow, they've really gotten set up here.
There's a lot of supplies here. He's right for the picnic.
Always a pleasure to see a guest.
Please have a seat. Sunny
Bonjour!
will
If it isn't my favorite sous chef, have you come to cook with me once again? Aren't you just so helpful, cher ami? I was able to get the ingredients for the venison and tato stew once again. Soon, all of Appalachia will know of our delicious recipe. Just to remind you, we'll be getting tatoes, venison, salt, black pepper, and carrots. Super! Let's have you start by stirring the stew, which will help keep it from burning. Remember to continuously stir during the cooking process. Fantastique! Let's get the first of the ingredients and prepare them. You're looking for carrots, potatoes, and the pièce de résistance, the venison.
This wanton robot tried to give me a haircut before running off. It's a shame. I can't get at the back by myself.
This wanton robot tried to give me a haircut before running off. It's a shame. I can't get at the back.
I heard a bunch of nerds arguing over comic book heroes yesterday. Aren't there more important things to worry about?
Good evening. Our late night fare is still available.
This
Please
is smelling
have a seat.
delicious. Let's add more flavor with some salt and pepper now.
Safe haven filled with people trying to help others? It feels like I've died and gone to heaven. Or hell, if you look out the window.
Great work! Now that your stew is done, it is time to add your own special touch. That is an interesting choice. I hope you don't mind if I refuse to taste it. Here is your finished stew. Now, it is time to feed some of the hungry. I believe you can find the raider and settler representatives in the bar area. You must make a choice. I'll do my best to gather more ingredients so that we can cook again another time.
Please seat yourself. A waiter will be with you shortly.
I love Esme's cooking. We still have people going hungry.
Since I've had food with actual flavor.
Oh. Why do I feel a little funny after tasting it?
Wonder if they have any chems laying around here.
If you need a bed for the night, I'm sure Orlando could find a place for you.
Considering all of the places I could have ended up, I'm
If you're
extremely
caught out and
lucky
about
I'm
with
here.
no place to go,
I've
the
never
responders
felt
have an
safer.
outpost in Flatwoods.
Well, hello. Do you like Nuka-Cola? Don't be silly. Of course you do.
Need any help carrying all those stamps?
Wow, that's a gift, Jeremiah. It just wouldn't be right to waste it.
Rucker's going to flip when she hears how much we pulled in.
You look a bit... Can I do anything for you?
There's times you've got to accept the cards you were dealt and learn to make the best of it.
I heard about what happened in Morgantown. I know it was way back, but I'm glad they chose to send me somewhere safe.
Need
not
anything?
like that.
You ever wonder where Giuseppe gets all his curios from?
As I've said, Mrs. Russo, the facilities are available to responders and refugees.
I am responding to a need to save an addict from the terrifying consequences of indulgence. I suppose your charity doesn't extend to dirty junkies. Is that it?
As it stands, I have no way to verify your story. had you a prior relationship with us, or the victim was present for our medical staff to...
Prior relationship? So this is a refuge ruled by nepotism, is it?
I deeply apologize for the commotion, darling. We do strive to make every visit to the Whitespring a pleasant one.
Finally, you've arrived. I was resigned to having to convince this lunatic that my daughter is dying all by myself.
Do you know this woman? Ah, wonderful.
I believe an apology is in order.
Apologies are ordered to those who deserve them. Nonetheless, it behooves the Refuge to help those in need. Perhaps you could provide more coherent details regarding this woman's conundrum. We've heard the name. The stories place it as something rather more dangerous than your average chem.
The High is legendary, reserved for the upper crust of idiots who live in America's playground and still manage to get bored.
It is your daughter we're talking about helping, right?
Oh, give Abigail a break. The move has been stressful for her. Oh, don't tell people about that. You'll scare away the customers.
A nightclub? Here? In the rural mountains of West Virginia?
From what I've seen, you hippies could really use the excitement.
Oh dear. I don't even know where to begin with correcting you. In that case, you will be happy to hear that the leaders of Atlantic City are sponsoring travel for visitors. You might speak to Mr. Jeremiah Hopkins about it, if you haven't already. He has a booth out in the common area, beside the stage. So long as you're willing to provide assistance to the locals during your travels, you may fly to Atlantic City whenever you'd like.
Incredible. Was that so difficult?
You're graciously welcome for the flight, Mrs. Russo. Now I'm afraid I have other duties to attend to. Lennox shall be happy to board you once your preparations are complete. Excuse me.
It baffles me how you're able to deal with that person. I mean, where are they from? The 17th century? Of course I didn't have to. We're all free people, aren't we? I take it upon myself to answer a pain in the ass with a full-body Charlie horse. At a minimum. Honestly, do you not stick up for yourself? Oh, please. I'm a performer. I learned from real-life stage experience. Not from sitting at home reading Shakespeare over and over like that Orlando character must have. It's embarrassing to listen to. Oh, you were you? And what was I supposed to do? Just leave my daughter's fate in the hands of some stranger hundreds of miles away? For all I know, you might throw back the blood at your first opportunity. Then you'll find yourself splayed out naked on the boardwalk 2 days later, choking on your own vomit. I suppose the showman would dispose of you before letting you bare your cheeks on their turf. And then where would that leave me? And Abigail? Wonderful. I'll be having a drink at the bar until our departure. I'll need it to get me through that dreadful flight.
Excuse me! Sorry to interrupt you. I just heard you were going to Atlantic City and it's not safe there.
There's a monster. I saw it. People keep going missing. That's why I left.
You're not mouthing off about some Jersey devil, are you? What a load of hogwash. My parents told me that story when I was a child to scare me into submission. Well, it didn't work, and no Jersey devil has snatched me from my bed.
It's real, I swear! They're siphoning its blood and turning it into a drug. That's why it's so angry now.
Marketing tactics. What would you name a chem that's supposed to be the ultimate temptation? Would you call it innocent angel milk? Siphoning blood. No sensible business person would put in all that effort, even if the Jersey Devil was real.
Loud tourists, low-tier entertainers, showgoers on their way home from the pier. The devil swoops down from the sky and swallows them whole.
The perfect cover story to disappear anyone inconvenient. That devil almost got me too! Oh, good thing I fled to the mountains!
Long ago, a woman known as Mother Leeds cursed her 13th child. When she gave birth to the child one stormy night in the Pine Barrens, it transformed into a winged devil and flew off into the night. It's been tormenting Jersey residents ever since. You did?
Oh, brother. Don't encourage these delusions.
We're lucky to be alive. It had so much evil intent. I still feel its effects. Don't you? At least I warned you. Better for my conscience. Keep your eyes on the skies. Do you think it's really safe here?
Yes, I'll be there in just a minute. Let me just get at least 2 tequilas in the tank.
My friends didn't want to join up with me. Said the responders sounded like too much work. Wonder what they're doing now.
Oh, no such thing as safety regulations anymore. Oh, flying is more like gambling.
These responders must really have a game plan. Where they're always flitting about. That's something new in mind.
Curios and curiosities. Do they?
I'm still getting
I
used
think
to
we can
sleeping
make this
with
place
both
home
eyes
for a lot of
closed.
people. Yourself included.
Folks don't join the responders for caps. They join to make a difference.
Helping people is our chief mission. The cool uniforms are just a nice bonus.
I was out scavenging for food earlier. I only got attacked by Scorched once.
Ellison needs to access his calm. God
I
damn.
cannot play chess without all of the pieces. Where are the pieces? Ah, hello, friend. May I ask a small favor if it's... I am missing one of the pieces from my robot. Either he somehow wandered off on his own, or somebody has snatched my bishop. Let me see if I can recall. Perhaps it went missing somewhere in the soup kitchen when the chef chased me. Remember, it is...
Children, listen well. 3 pyres have been placed throughout the Wise One's home. Their light is a vital catalyst to our ritual. The dim ones have attempted to contain our light. Destroy their vines encircling each pyre before we proceed. Each pyre is attended by a Wise One's observer. Only when the vines have been destroyed will the observers instruct you on your next tasks. Hurry now, children. His patience does not run as deep as his wisdom.
A fine start, but our work is far from complete. False prophets of the pretenders clamber throughout this sacred ground. Their presence corrupts our ritual. Their faint flickers must be snuffed out. Hunt them, destroy them, fill the streets with their foul light.
The ritual sites have been prepared. The summoning shall commence once each of the pyres has been lit. Go, ignite the flames as I release the dust of our Wise One into the air.
Our site is prepared for what comes next.
Yes? Ah, yes. The flames of our pyres ignite the moth dust. It offers enlightenment, however brief it may be. Breathe, children! Breathe!
See the world now through his eyes, children. Let the dust and flames and fumes fill you. Let it soak into your throats. Let it show you the truth. But prepare yourselves, for the heretical ones will be enraged by this vision. The reality of our white one will send them into a frenzy. You must protect our sacred lights, the pyres, from those wretched fiends. Without the fire's glow, our guest may refuse our invitation. 15 ones approach the church. Slay them, children. Offer no quarter. Let not your eyes deceive you. All you see before you must die. No matter its shape, man or beast, these twisted shadows all serve the will of the false ones. Are headed toward the waterside pyre, children. You must protect it. Neighboring ghouls attack from all sides. Leave no pyre unguarded. Leave no heretic left standing. Wise one draws near. He awaits our signal. Quickly, children, return to me upon the museum's rooftop. We must invite him to us, to show him our love and our gratitude. Dance, sing, shout, expel bile from your gut, show emotion.
Do you hear us, wise one? Come unto us. That expansion you feel in your mind, that growing sense of wisdom and foresight. He comes, children. Wise Mothman, you have accepted our invitation. We are but meager insects before your intellect. Come, children, allow the wise one to gaze upon you. Bask in his infinite wisdom.
Oh, did it always smell like this? You would think in a city people could find a civilized place to relieve themselves. Oh. Very funny. There's more chance to see a pirate ship flying over this city than some kind of winged goat. We are in the Casino Quarter, which is owned and operated by the Mafia. Toward the coast, we have the boardwalk, proving ground of the showmen. And further inland is the city center, where the government continues to keep things half-functioning. Oh, smells like they need to hire another garbage man, however. The best vet I can give you is a fellow named Stanley Soriano. He spends all his free time at the High Rollers Lounge in the Neapolitan casino. Stan is a weak link. Make him feel important, and he'll serve up practically anything on a silver platter. He's a former friend of my husband. One of the most empty-headed coots I've ever had the pleasure of meeting. It's entertaining, really. Tell him anything, and watch the words pass through the void. Me? Oh, that would be a bad idea. You be a doll and handle the communications. I'll meet you back here once the job is done. Oh, don't be silly. I'm like a handler. I have to be present to make sure you get the job done. That doesn't mean I'm going to be the one to do it. Don't you worry about what I'm occupied with. It'll just be a distraction. Don't wait up for me. Or actually, do. One should always have an escape plan.
Everyone's in a twist over this.
Identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens will not be harmed. Hostile target identified.
Each one prettier than the last.
How long it'll be before the Don shows up?
Joey to plug up the basement in the Neapolitan. The Overgrown are getting in again. Personal space mean anything to you? Tell you what.
What am I supposed to do with all this free time and no working television? Have you been down to the aquarium? Oh, the marvel! So, this city...
Yo, the High Rollers Lounge has an exclusive and... I could double and triple check, and you...
House always wins, huh?
Don't get any fun.
I've got my lucky charm.
Maybe I should join the Munis. Do something useful for a change.
Still no luck. I should get Don't out. bother me. Clear my head.
I'm on vacation. I love
more
your vacation
time.
wear.
Word around the club? Is that good?
He's run by a circus, the Cosa Nostra, and a bunch of underpaid stables.
Got it good. What I wouldn't
Have
do
you been
for a
outside
taste
the
of the
city?
blood.
Let me tell you.
Keep your nose clean, kid.
I gotta get home before dark. A few too
What's
many
that
Do
bugs.
you know
cologne
if
you're
it's happy
Oh,
hour?
are you visiting too?
Think I'll head down to the pin, catch a show.
How's
What's that
your
look
luck?
for? You trying to
I haven't hit the
wrestle?
jackpot
I gotta
You know
tell
where I
Joey
could
to
get a
plug up
good
the basement
hoagie?
for
Think
me
the
and Bob.
Munis really have
New to
everything
Atlantic
handled?
City?
I mean, it's too good to
Still
be
no
true,
luck.
right?
I should get out and
You
clear
got
my
all
head.
the Vegas you need right here in AC.
Now, one more time.
You gotta try the cocktails at Quintino.
Losing Antonio was a big hit to the family. Can't believe that rat ran out on us. This is the most happening place in AC. Why those munis want to stay in their gross little hovel is beyond me.